A or an, these are used for, first of all, general nouns. Okay, general nouns or common nouns. So a IT company, you're not naming any specific IT company, you're talking about IT companies in general, right? Now because this
Yes.
is singular, so like when we look at a or an, so the use is that they are used with singular, countable, and general nouns.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So today's topic, if you must have gone through the session notes, so this is all about business ethics, right? So what do you understand by this word ethics? First of all, can you please tell me?
If I open any business, so I will have to have something, just
Hmm.
like responsibility,
Absolutely.
behavior,
Hmm.
uh, good choice,
Yeah.
morality,
Yes.
reliability.
Right.
So I need each and everything. After that, I can easily become a good businessman. If I
Absolutely.
don't have this kind of quality, I cannot become a good businessman.
Right. Right. So let's look at some of the phrasal verbs which are kind of like business edition words that we can say. So if you open the session notes, please abide by the first phrasal verb which is there.
Sorry, ma'am, pardon.
If you go to when you open the session notes and if you scroll down, so there are phrasal verbs where it says business edition,
Yes.
right? So let's quickly look at these words. Then I'll ask you some questions, and in those questions, it would be like we would try and use these words that we are reading. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, surely, surely.
Right. So abide by, it means to obey rules or any laws or standard. It can be related to any company, it can be related to the government, it can be related to the regulations, right? Anything. So a sentence example is also given to you. If you read that, please.
All employees must abide by the company's code of conduct.
Right.
Means,
Company. Yeah. Please say.
what is the meaning of this sentence?
To abide by means to obey or to follow rules. Okay, so if I say that all employees must abide by the company's code of conduct, I mean to say that all employees must follow or must obey the company's code of conduct, means company's laws or company's regulations
Okay,
and norms. Okay, so
okay,
treat it as a replacement of obey. So I must obey, I must obey or I must abide by the rules. Okay. um, can you give me a sentence example of using, like by using this word in the context of students? Make a sentence with students, please.
students.
Yeah.
Okay, so student should be follow their school dress code.
Okay, so instead of follow, use abide by. Students should
Student should
abide.
abide by
Hmm.
their school dress.
Absolutely. Okay, so
Okay.
to obey the rules, to follow the rules, or to abide by the rules. I hope it's clear.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Okay. Then
I
the
got.
next word which is there, which is to speak out. To speak out means to express your opinion publicly, right? And it's
Okay.
often used in context of when you oppose an idea. Let's say somebody is mistreating you, so I would say that you should speak out against this behavior. That means you're opposing the idea, and you should be the one who should express publicly how you're feeling, right? So can you use speak out? Let's say you're holding a meeting and you're trying to understand your team members difficulties. So how can you use this word over there?
Suppose I'm not doing good work
Hmm.
in my organization.
Hmm.
So if anyone say, Suman Das, speak out
Hmm.
properly. After that, your boss will be understand what you are trying to say. So you
Hmm.
have to speak out properly.
Hmm.
So this
Okay.
is a correct example for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You should speak
Uh,
out properly about this. When you said if anyone say, what is correct? If anyone say or if anyone says?
If anyone says,
says will come. So this is the one of the rules of subject verb agreement. So first grammar topic identified, subject verb agreement. Then there was one more sentence in which you said if you should be, feel, something like that you're saying. So you're saying should be, but you're not changing the verb in ing form. So this is a topic related to tenses. Okay,
Okay,
I'm trying to write down some grammar topics which I need to take up with you because we are having some difficulty with that. Okay,
okay.
then to strive for, again it would be used as a verb in a sentence. So to strive for something is to make an effort to achieve something. What are you striving for?
Strive for. The company strive for excellence in ethical conduct.
Right. The company is making effort, or the company strives for excellence. What are you striving
Okay.
for?
Ma'am, I'm not articulate my thing. Can you help me?
So you can say that I am striving to improve English through the help of these classes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Some clarity do you have with this word or not?
Sorry, ma'am.
May I just ask, like, I hope that you got some clarity when you say that I'm striving to polish my English through these classes. So that means you're making an effort to polish your English. So you're striving for something, you're making an effort for something. Okay.
I'm learning English, striving for you.
No, no. Striving for you would be like you're making an effort for me. This would be suitable for some girl that you're pursuing. Okay, but not in this. Like when you
Okay.
make an effort for something. So I'll give you two sentence example. I am striving to learn English. I am making an effort to learn English. I am striving to learn English. Or I always strive for professional growth, right? So this is something that you're making an effort for. So I always strive for professional growth. Similarly, can you try and make sentence now?
Ma'am, I am striving to ride a bike. I am
Good.
striving to swimming. Okay.
Correct.
I am striving to jump into the river.
Good. I'm striving to, when you said I'm striving to swimming, I'm striving to become a good swimmer would be the right sentence.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
I got it.
So use it for something that has, I would say, a lot of importance in life. Like when we talk about profession or work, so that has a lot of importance, right? It would be used in formal context more. Okay. Right. Then to root out, to means, you must have heard, in dentist, there is this root canal. Have you heard of
Yes,
that?
root canal.
So
Yes,
in
ma'am.
this
Yes.
way, they extract the tooth, right? So if the nerves are damaged in the gums, so the tooth is extracted out, or we can say the tooth is removed. In other words, the tooth is rooted out. Okay, meaning it's pulled
Okay.
out from the roots. So that is what to root out means. Okay, to eliminate something, to remove something. So can you try, like, make a sentence, like read the sentence example in the notes please, and then try and make sentence on your own.
Yeah, surely. So the organization is determined to root out corruption.
Correct. Okay.
Okay. So another way I would like to tell you, my company is
Hmm.
determined to root out uh,
Hmm.
monopoly.
Monopoly. Okay, right, good.
Yes.
It would not be
Yes.
monopoly, please say monopoly.
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 Good, very good. Monopoly, please repeat it 5 times.
Monopoly.
Good. Monopoly.
Monopoly.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, the sentences, like I did try to identify the errors, but right now I'll be asking you one or two questions, and then at least I'll try to teach subject verb agreement today. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, surely.
So when it comes to business practices, have you ever admired a company for its ethical practices?
Ma'am, can you speak again?
Have you admired any company for the way they conduct business, for their ethical practices?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one?
First of all, I would like to tell you EnglishYaari
Okay, okay. Hmm.
because uh, their business policy is very good. If you talked about their behavior, their infrastructure, their communication,
Hmm.
their trust, and their reliability, morality. Okay, so each and everything I like. So
Okay.
I would like to open one business in future, just like EnglishYaari or other one-on-one, speaking English app.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much for the compliment. And in this one, you could have used the word strive for. So the way they strive for reliability, communication, right? So this is how we could have used that word, that the way they make efforts or the way they strive for. Okay,
Yes, yes,
right.
ma'am.
So you have you ever experienced unethical behavior at workplace?
Unethical behavior means if you tell me, then I can easily try to make some sentences.
Ethical means moral and correct, like which is somewhere justified and right. Okay. Unethical is the opposite, morally incorrect, unjustifiable, basically extremely wrong kind of behavior. That is unethical. Okay. So have you ever
I
experienced
think,
behavior in workplace?
yes, ma'am, I have seen so many this kind of workplace. Uh,
Hmm.
I have been working in an IT company. It's been 5 to 6 years.
Okay.
So I changed more than 4 to 5 companies.
Hmm.
So I saw this kind of environmental. It was unethical environmental. So
Hmm.
without reason, they try to fire employee.
They
Without
try to
reason, they
root out
try.
employees, we can say.
Sorry,
They
ma'am,
try to
pardon.
remove, they try to remove the employees, or they try to root out the employees, we can say.
Yes. So even without reason, they try to give more pressure.
Hmm.
Okay, because they know very well. uh, We have to complete this work within 1 week, but unfortunately, they try to give uh, me a lots of pressure. Okay, because they know if I say them, uh,
Tell them.
if I tell them ki I don't want to do this work within 1 week because it is impossible. Okay,
Mhm.
after
Mhm.
that they will be fire me or they will be scold me. So deliberately, intentionally, they would try to give me this kind of project.
Right,
It was
right.
totally unethically.
Okay. Yes, it not it was totally, it is totally. You're talking about it in the
Yeah,
present. Right?
it is totally unethical. Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. I've written two sentence examples in the words which you spoke incorrectly. Right. So over here, you've written first a IT company. What is the mistake in this?
Sorry, ma'am, pardon.
If you open the chat, please, I have written over there the first comment, a IT company. Can you identify what is the error?
Because of
The
vowel sound.
Yeah, vowel sound. So what
A,
should what is yeah,
it's a vowel, and I also vowel. So I could have say uh, an IT company. It would be
absolutely,
correct.
absolutely,
Okay.
an IT company.
Yes.
So when we look at
And
any abbreviation or when we look at this a or an, these are used for first of all general nouns. Okay, general nouns or common nouns. So a IT company, you're not naming any specific IT company, you're talking about IT companies in general, right? Now because this
yes,
is singular, so like when we look at a or an, so the use is that they are used with singular, countable, and general nouns.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, A would be used with a word that starts with consonant sound.
Okay.
Starts with consonant. This is consonant sound. And an would be used with a word that starts with a vowel sound. Now, please notice I am writing sound, not spelling. So when I say R, like HOUR, in this one, H is silent, right? So what is correct? A hour or an hour?
An hour.
Absolutely, an hour. What is correct? A honest opinion or an honest opinion? A honest opinion or an honest opinion? What is correct? Honest, the spelling starts with H, right? But what is the first sound that I'm making? Is it of a
H.
vowel sound? Yeah. An honest opinion or a honest opinion? What is correct?
Or honest opinion.
No. When we look at or sound, or is a vowel sound, right? Not a consonant sound,
Okay.
right? So an honest opinion.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, when I say unique, so unique, the spelling is starting with U, right?
You. Yes.
What is correct? A unique quality or an unique quality?
And unique, obviously.
No. Although the spelling is starting with U, but the first sound that we're making is ya. Ya is a sound of,
Okay.
right? So it would be a unique quality.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this rule is not dependent on the spelling, this is dependent on the sound that we are making. If the first sound that we make is of a vowel sound, we will use an. If the first sound that we make is of a consonant, we will use a for it, not an. Okay. Now, please tell me
Okay.
what will come here when I say MNC. A MNC or an MNC?
AMNC.
Am I saying like what is the sound of M?
Okay. A.
Sound of M
Sound.
is M, right? But we are not saying
Um.
Muncie. We are saying A Muncie. A sound is first we are making, so it would be an MNC.
Okay.
Okay. But when I write multinational company, now when I say multi, what is the first sound that I'm making?
Ma. Ah. Ah
Multi,
sound.
M sound, right? So
Ma.
a
Ma
multinational
sound.
company. So notice MNC, when I use an abbreviation, I'm using an. But when I'm expanding it, I'm using a because of the sounds.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So
Yes.
quite tricky, right, when it comes to these
Yes.
articles. So we can discuss this topic, but yeah, when it comes to A and remember general, countable, and focus on the first sound that we're making. If the first sound is of consonant, use a. If the first sound is of vowel, use an. Okay. Right. So don't go
Okay,
by the
ma'am.
spellings over here. We need to do continuous tenses, but rather than doing just continuous tenses, I think it's important that we take all the sentences. It would just give us some concept clarity, and even if you know the concept, it will be brushing up that concept for you, right?
Yes.
And we also need to do subject verb agreement. So when I do tenses, automatically subject verb agreement also will be done. Okay, so in the next class, I would like to take up the topic of grammar, tenses especially, irrespective of what the class notes are or what the session notes are. I'll not be taking that. I will be having a grammar class with you in the next class. Okay, so that we are less
Okay.
likely to make errors, right? So yeah, continue to practice. And today I could only discuss about articles, and also we looked at some vocabulary. So try to find a way to use these words in your daily conversation. That is how, or maybe if the word is unclear to you, like you were having some difficulty while making sentences. So if the word is unclear, try to read more sentence examples of for it, but make sentences. Making sentences is the most crucial step that you should be doing. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So take care. Bye bye. Have a good day.
Okay, ma'am. It was an amazing conversation with you today.
Yeah.
Hope to see you soon. Thank you for giving me a precious time.
Thank
Okay,
you.
ma'am. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Goodbye.